Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show, sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga, Top Shine Detailing, and check us out on all of our platforms. Well, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It is a federal holiday. Banks are closed. Courthouses are closed. I'm still working. By the way, I work on Christmas too, so don't take any offense. But today's not a bad day to stop and pause and honor and think about the civil rights leader and all the hell he went through for the cause. That ended with great success. All right, in Iowa, they're going to caucus tonight, for who's going to be the next president of the United States. Trump even went there in bad weather. We'll see what happens. It looks like Trump's way up. If he wins this, it should catapult him. By the way, I know this. The Trump folks feel like they win Iowa, it's over. You know, and I believe that. He's going to win New Hampshire too, and if he wins Iowa, he'll even have a better chance of winning New Hampshire. New Hampshire's a contrarian, but there's no path to victory by Nikki Haley or Ron DeSantis. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. The FAA, you can't make this up. They are trying to diversify by hiring people who are on the fringes of psychiatric issues and disability issues and everything else. Can you imagine this? Talk about safety issues. It's unfreaking believable. To put that ahead of safety is insanity. All right, Democrats are going south. The people identifying as a Democrat continue to go down, down, down. Trump backslaps Vivek because Vivek made a shirt that Trump didn't like that said, "Save Trump, vote for Vivek." Well, guess what? Trump didn't like it. I think it's an overreaction, but bottom line is Vivek's now persona non grata in Trump world. A heckler gave Ron DeSantis a participation trophy in front of his wife, Casey. Ouch. 2 missing Navy SEALs in the Mediterranean. Sad, sad, sad. They've been lost, can't be found. 1989, parents said this 5-year-old missing boy went missing. Well, they've now been arrested because they killed him. Look at that little boy. Look at that little boy. Death penalty, death penalty, death penalty. King Charles apparently does not want to push away Prince Andrew. And William's not happy about it. You know what? Let's face it. Have you watched The Crown? The Crown's pretty good, accurate depiction. But we've watched him from afar for years, right? Lady Di and everything else. The King of England's a fruitcake, whack job, weirdo, weak, craved to be king, waiting for his mom to die. I don't care what any Brit says, to hell with him. By the way, I got royal blood in me, my genealogy, so I feel like I have the right to speak out on this. I got more royal bloody than my buddy Brit. There you go. All right, this guy was shot and killed on a beach in front of his family. Everybody was like, oh, well, it turns out he was a hitman. So they hit the hitman. John Kerry is going to resign of his climate position. Oh, go back on your little sailing boat or board or whatever the hell it is. Joe Biden says he does not support Taiwan independence. Way to throw him under the bus there, Joe. Art Dealing Hunter. Remember they said we won't know who's buying this art? Well, his sugar brother, who spent nearly $1 million, they knew who the hell he was. Hal Rogers, the oldest congressman in the country, from the 5th Congressional District down in southern mountains of Kentucky, was in a car accident. Apparently he's going to be okay. Never Nikki is what Rand Paul is saying. 400,000 square miles were added to our country, more than double the size of Spain. We just have declared this our territory. It's like underwater stuff. All right, gas merger between Chesapeake and I think it's called Southern. $5 billion merger, the largest gas supplier in the world. Hezbollah is apparently, we should be concerned, according to the United States, of Hezbollah hitting us here in the United States. Way to go, Joe. Alaska Airlines is under fire, obviously, for their planes falling apart in midair. Boeing is too. New Hampshire. After tonight, it'll be on to New Hampshire. Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley are claiming that's where they're going to hold it at the fort down. They won't. Montana, you ready for this? the government owns. I'm kind of glad about this because at least the Chinese can't get it. 27 million acres is owned by the government in Montana. Will you sell me a few? Mike Lindell's bitching that Fox canceled him. You know why? He didn't pay their bill since August. Owes him like $7 million. Lindell is underwater. You know what? This guy crashed and burned in a big way. I feel sorry for him. But boy, he crashed and burned. The prosecutor, you can't make this up, the special prosecutor in Trump, Fulton County, held in contempt for not turning over his financial records in his divorce. The lover of Fannie Willis. I tell you right now, that thing's blowing up. This is a sad story. Roger Daltrey's very involved in the battle for cancer. And he says, in all of his work, he does not think they want to find a cure for cancer, and therefore they will not find a cure for cancer. And that's sick. Roger Daltrey from The Who, lead singer, very involved in the battle, says they'll never find a cure because they don't want to find a cure. I've heard that before, but that's hearing it from him. Hamas released some video footage of some of their hostages and said, you'll find out what happens to them tomorrow. Sick stuff. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.